Welcome to my channel. I am GDP, and today I am going to be making another video about Rogan and how you can really use him. Um, First off, I wanted to make a disclaimer about Rogan that his use purely depends on your own personal Celestial Island speeds. Um, for me, for example, I have level 20 dark and level 8 light. I do have my mission ending in 7 hours here, so I'm going to be able to level up my dark a little bit more, probably to like level 23 or 24. Might be able to hit 24 there. But so what that means, since my light is a little low, that I cannot run a single Rogan for, say, a Demon Bell Russell. It doesn't make Demon Bell Russell more stable because my Demon Bell Russell would still be slower than a Demon Bell carry. So what do I run my Rogan for? Well, if I am going to run Rogan on offense, I will use him only to get my carries faster. That's essentially it. On offense, if your carries are already faster, you don't really need the Rogan. Because unless you're able to manipulate your speed to where you can have another hero go faster that otherwise won't be able to beat an energy carry, you could run that hero. For a lot of these heroes, I need a double Rogan instead of a single Rogan. So teams that I do use for a single Rogan would possibly be like this team right here isn't that great. I was testing it earlier. You don't really benefit too much out of the Rogan. You're only basically making your carries faster and maybe a Russell faster in the early round, and then giving him an attack buff. You're gonna have to capitalize that in the early round. If you don't, well, then why are you bringing your Rogan? However, if you had us on defense, then that's a little bit different story because now you're making your carries faster and it is possibly a little bit more beneficial for you. So for offense, no, probably not that great. For defense, maybe so, maybe a little bit better. Could also run a Belrain here instead in this team. But yeah, so what I do for Rogan, if I'm running him on offense, since my carries are slower, I do run a triple carry Garuda team. Sometimes I'll run a double Garuda. Sometimes I'll run 4 carries with my Rogan, or I'll just run my Sherlock with 3 carries. That essentially makes my carries faster on offense because some of the other whales, my carries are slower. So that's essentially the big benefit for me on offense. So I do see a pretty large gain on offense from using Rogan, but from some other people, they might not, just because the only heroes that are really benefiting from your speed are your carries. If in a team like this, you are benefiting from your attack buff, but it's not so much useful in a team like this as, say, just getting your carries faster in the first couple rounds. So I have some footage of some single Rogan team comps that I tested out. So I'll go ahead and I'll catch you guys after that footage.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence, and the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll no sound. I'll find valid in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky.
So I have found that on my account, personally on my account, that running a single Rogan with a Russell isn't so great just because of my Celestial Island speed set. That will probably change in the future, but for me, at least right now, I got to get my light speed up higher eventually to take advantage of a single Rogan with a Russell. So that's like the huge takeaway for single Russell, that it purely depends on what your speeds are, where you can go, and what you can take him to do, or have him benefit your team. Because if you're not really benefiting from that extra speed, it's almost like, why are you burning that Rogan? You can burn a better hero. You really could. That's why I don't put him super high on the tier list. But he does enable you to do some funky stuff with double Rogan. So I am going to showcase a little bit of what I have experienced with double Rogan and what you can do on offense that is some pretty crazy stuff. So one of the first teams that I have been testing was a double Rogan, Drake, and a Thaqua with 2 carries. So let's go ahead and run that. I am going to run a Demon Bell on this Drake. I'm going to put an upgraded Demon Bell on here. I'm going to put another upgraded Demon Bell on this carry. And a Demon Bell on this carry. Then these other 2 will have AMBs for later on. This Thaqua has a Staff of Punisher, 1-3 split. Got a speed HP stone here, speed enables. I have found for double Rogans, I like AMBs. I'm running a 1-3 split here on both of them. And let's go ahead and go in here. And let's go ahead and show some of these battles here. So I'm going to run a Sphinx pet, because I have found that to work really well with this team. So we got our Drake in here, and then our Thaqua. So the Sphinx pet, what that essentially does is, since you have so many Demon Bells in this team, you'll be getting you'll get your pet active in round 3, and usually there's only about 4 heroes alive in round 3, so you'll be able to keep your speed advantage essentially. There's our pet active. We get a little bit of speed and attack, and should be able to finish right there. So let's go ahead, do a couple more of these fights. Gotta kill this Amun-Ra here, or steal energy, that's good. Alright, gotta kill the Crona now, there we go. And this team is almost dead. Is this Terra gonna kill us before we kill him? I think so. Yep, I think we lose because of that Terra. So we didn't capitalize on our early advantage. Let's see if we can do that again. You just gotta capitalize on the early advantage. with this team. I think that Terra's gonna kill himself. Yep. Killed the Raw, killed the carry. Get our speed again. So it's not you're getting speed, you're debuffing the enemy team's speed, which makes them slower. But unfortunately, if you have a dead carry that revives, they're not going to get slowed. But we did capitalize on the early game the early rounds that time. Let's go ahead and find a little bit better team. This is a Russell team. These teams just absolutely destroy Russells, especially a Demon Bell Russell. And a full light team. Yeah, because you got so many dark heroes here that the faction advantage just destroys them. We do lose both of our Rogans. We do have a Drake. We might lose this one just because of Sherlock. Yeah, I think we lose this just because of Sherlock. Let's try that one again. So the Athaqua, I think in this team, the Athaqua is the weak link. I would run probably either another Drake. I'll show you some other options that I have found throughout this testing. Now we just gotta kill that Sherlock. Yeah, don't know if we're gonna kill the Sherlock. Nope. And we died. What I have found to be better than this team, you could run this. Let's fight Red Panda again. So I have a Demon Bell Russell now. I will be able to capitalize on it, get him faster than speed the energy carries. I think his Russell's gonna die here. Going to kill the Sherlock maybe? Nope, he HP swaps. That Terra has no Unbending Will now. Now let's see if we can handle the Sherlock. Yep, and Rogan just finishes him right there. Let's buy a couple of these. Go ahead, fight this team. This one's a Unimax double Garuda. See if we can live the Unimax kind of stuff going on. We are faster than him on our Russell, so that's good. And we survived the Garuda, and just 8 and a Garuda left. Do we win? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and... This guy was the one that was giving us trouble in the other video. Let's go ahead and fight him with his team. The other option you could run here is a triple carry instead of double carry. I have found that to work. I've got to survive this Garuda active here. Alright, and I think we win that, and there we go. Lots of damage from Drake there. Go ahead, fight Stella. The Stella has a lot of light heroes, so he'll probably melt. Alright, that Terra is almost dead. Our Russell should finish that Terra. Kill both the carries? Nope, almost. And that Rogan should finish. There we go. So this is the power of double Rogan. Double Rogan helps you finish the round really, or the match really early. And he's gonna get an HP swap. I think this one might not go too well for us. We'll see. As long as we can handle these carries, get that carry dead maybe. Yeah, there we go. I think we win now. There we go. Alright, so that's another option you have with your double Rogans. Another option you can do is, I know this is a little absurd, but it's quad carry double Rogan. It is actually pretty viable. This guy has a double Rogan's team. We just gotta handle the Sherlock now. Might be a little hard. But we do got Rogan. Rogan does really well against Sherlock, actually. So does Carry, because of those marks. Yeah, we go ahead and beat that double Rogan team. So that guy probably would be better off running another carry here. Maybe doing some speed carries, but essentially my carries are going to be faster because, well, he has double Rogan, I have double Rogan, and I'm going to be burning my energy carries faster than his energy carries. Let's go ahead and do the triple carry against this team. Or the quadruple carry, I should say. So this might be something that might come to your server. 2 Rogans with some carries. So keep an eye out for that. It is very strong. Yeah, Rogan actives here. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's gonna end it for me there. Just to wrap it up. So for people that don't want to watch the entire video, I'll put this in the tag. But single Rogan depends on what your Celestial Island speeds are. If you're basically not going to use them on offense that much, unless your Celestial Island speeds are slower than your enemy, and then you can use Rogan to capitalize on that to make your carries faster. Once again, on defense, it's a little bit different story. On defense, you bring the Rogan just to make your carries faster on defense, unless they bring their own Rogan. But essentially, the Rogan is the equalizer in that situation. For a double Rogan, he opens up a lot of combinations for assassins. He brings up combinations of other heroes that you typically wouldn't run before, and also he opens up a round 1 to 3 meta. So keep an eye out for that. The meta is very diverse. You're gonna have teams that can either end super early, or you're gonna have teams like those triple locks that go all the way to the end and try to extend to round 15. So Rogan on the tier list is probably gonna go low S tier. He's higher than A tier. I'm pretty sure. I'm absolutely positive he's better than all the A tier heroes, but he's just shy of being like God tier. He's not God tier. He's like right below that, just because he gives that speed bonus and that attack bonus for that little bit of an advantage. But he is a very good support hero and can finish heroes off with his actives, and it actually does a lot of damage. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.